Salve a tutti, sono Almaro e benvenuti in un nuovo video. Oggi siamo qui per fare un'intervista ad Kobro, famoso per essere il batterista degli In The Woods e per essere stato il batterista dei Carpathian Forest. Prima di iniziare lo ringrazio per la sua disponibilità, per aver accettato di essere qui oggi. Vi lascio l'intervista e vi auguro buona visione. Nice to meet you, thank you for here today.
Thank you. Hello.
Why you started to do music, what you started to do with metal music, tell me about the beginning of your career and your influences on drum.
Started metal band when I was 13. It was because have been into rock and metal music my whole life.
Let's talk about the foundation in the Woods and about the first album of the band, Heart of the Ages.
We started as Reincarnation, and we were basically me and the Boteri twins we were a death metal band. And it's like, yeah, we started as Reincarnation. This is all on. You can read this on internet. But this is so many years ago. It's hard for me to remember. We became In The Woods in 1990. Did some rehearsal. Jan, the singer, joined the band. Oddvar, Anthony Moy for Oddvar After Midnight joined. It was a five-piece and did some rehearsals, like tape tech recordings, and we managed to actually get a record contract from just that. We recorded Heart of the Ages in 1992. Five guys with lots of inspiration from everything we were into, lots of stuff. It was the beginning of the black metal wave. So yeah, everything from old school death metal bands, Dismember, Carcass, Slayer, Entombed, D-Side, Bathory, King Diamond, Mayhem, Danzig, lots of rock bands, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, the Beatles, The Doors. I can go on and on and on. Lyrically, yes, it was philosophical lyrics. Jan wrote them, I didn't, but it's inspired by paganism, Norse mythology, nature, all those things. They're individualistic.
Heart of the Ages is considered one of the most important albums of 90s black metal scene. What do you think about this and about the impact In The Woods have in black metal scene in 90s?
Very difficult questions you're asking. I really don't have much to say about it. Yeah, I know it's considered as a milestone in, yeah, In The Woods was black metal as Heart of the Ages was, and it is also considered a influential album for what kind of became the term the pagan metal. There is a lot of branches, avant-garde, what they have, whatever they call it. Yeah, I'm proud of what we achieved, but it is something we never thought about doing. It just happened. It's not like you're sitting down and say, let's do this and that. It's sometimes coincidences happen, and Heart of the Ages is a good example of that. We write music for ourselves, and if someone else likes it, well, that's a bonus. So that's what's our mindset. First and foremost, we need to like it too.
Why after Heart of the Ages In The Woods starting to change her sound to make more progressive sounds in the originally black metal sound?
A natural thing. We were evolving as people. We were searching for new ways to express ourselves. Many different reasons, but everyone was very natural. It was a natural evolve. We evolved very naturally, and we kind of didn't have a choice in that regard. We had to explore musical terms, and we did not sit and wanted to be stuck in one genre, or we had to be free for that. It's kind of like a free soul in creating music.
In The Woods have released a new album this year, Otra. Can you talk about it?
Pretty happy with it. It was an album that came out very easily for me. It was also second album we did with the same lineup from the Versum. Has been created in a unison, like everybody has been involved with the songwriting, and it's a very proud moment in all of us. It's a lot to say about it, but the less I say, the better it is.
Let's talk about your collaboration with Carpathian Forest. Can you talk about your story on the band and about your releases with the band and why you decided to leave in 2014?
I played in Carpathian Forests since 1998, 20 years. Very fun. Recorded a whole album in one day, one session. It was really fun.
Okay.
We did for Morbid Fascinations and Strange Old Brew together. So I was in studio for 2 days, recorded both albums, and back then it was that was like a fun project to do, and it worked very well. I was injured. I was in a wheelchair for 3 years. I was in an accident, so I couldn't walk or so I went through a lot of surgeries, both in my hand and my hip, and I have prosthesis in my hips and my hand, and it ended up with me not being able to do festivals and shows of obvious reasons. I didn't leave. I didn't quit. So let's say we kind of just drifted apart. And when I came back after surgery and I was rehabilitated, I started up in the woods again. So it was kind of like that. My own band, Heart, was there. So the Carpathian, I kind of like, I sort of just drifted away in in silence. That's basically all I have to say about it. And no hard feelings to Roger or anything. We are brothers, will always be. But at the time, it was just what happened.
If you want to be remembered for an album you have done in your career, which is and why, an album you're particularly proud?
Oh, it's many. uh, I have. It's very hard to pick one. Depends on what side of your career you're on. Like when you're young, you have this. When you're in, can I pick three?
Yeah.
Omnio, Light of Day, Day of Darkness, and Outro. They all represent different stages of my life, from youth, growing up, to where I am now.
Your plans and Into the Woods plans for 2025.
That is, we have some festivals uh, booked for the whole year up till December. So first one next month we're going to play Wacken open air, and we're going to play Kaltenbach open air in Austria. And there is booked also a local metal festival here in Norway called Southern Discomfort. Dutch Doom Days is booked. So there's going to be festival shows during the rest of the summer and also the autumn. And that's basically the plans what we have for this year. Meanwhile, me and the guitar player will also start writing new songs for the next album. And they're going to be very fast and very black metal now, obviously. I'm trying to record a few songs, even though it's very still early to talk about a new album. But the material is already there, so we have already silently started.
Your opinion, how many things have changed in the black metal scene when you started from nowadays? If you have an advice for who want to be a musician nowadays.
Work hard, believe in yourself, never quit. It's a tough place to get through. If you believe in what you're doing, never stop. You will be rewarded at the end. Create good music. Don't try to beat or compete with other bands. Just be yourself.
Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for staying today. Good luck for your project. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.